I bet you're excited because I am. I can't wait to see your amazing results. Let's go over a little bit what this is all about and why it's a little bit different from things you might have tried in the past. The focus is on 4 pillars of holistic health. Pillar 1 is all about toxins. Toxins from the environment, toxins from your food, toxins in your mind, toxins all around you. Pillar number 2 is all about the subconscious. Now, subconscious is actually programming that's occurred right back from when we were born. These habits have been ingrained in everything that we do, and our subconscious controls all of our actions every single day. You just got to think about driving a car. How often are you thinking about, oh, now I need to turn the blinker on. Oops, let's move my foot from accelerator to brake. You don't think about that. You're usually thinking about, what am I going to do when I'm going to get home? What am I going to cook for dinner? Where do I have to be tomorrow? I need to pick up some shopping. They're all the things that you're thinking about because you're actually driving on autopilot. And that's our subconscious programming. We've taught ourselves how to drive from point A to point B. That's usually why I end up in the wrong place. Pillar number 3 is all about mindset. Now, some people might think that mindset and subconscious programming and habits are the same thing, but they're actually not. Your subconscious programming, that comes from your past, that comes from your childhood and your background and experiences that you've had. And these are habits that you've created. You know, they might be habits from relationships, and you've learnt to behave a certain way. That's your subconscious programming. Your mindset is more about the present and the future, and what your outlook is and what you think your future can be. Mindset's really important, and in this area we cover 3 pathways. I like to look at your personal pathway, your work-life pathway, whether that be a career or volunteering or anything that involves work, and your 3rd pathway is your relationships pathway. Now, that can be relationships that are of a romantic nature, relationships with your parents, relationships with your children, relationships with your friends, all different types of relationships. By separating these 3 pathways and working on them individually, we can set ourselves some goals. And by setting goals, we can actually make improvements in these areas to improve our health and improve our lifestyle and our happiness. The last pillar, pillar number 4, is the big one. This is nutrition. Nutrition's really important. I bet every time you eat something, you're not thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, I need to have green leafy vegetables because they're full of magnesium and calcium. No, you're probably thinking, do I have to? Do I really need to eat these green leafy vegetables again? It's really important to have an understanding of why we choose what we choose to eat and why we should make different choices to ones that we usually do have on a Friday night and a Saturday night in particular. It's important to understand the relationship between our food choices and our health. Insulin resistance is a huge contributing factor to many long-term illnesses, and it's also the beginning point from many other illnesses like type 2 diabetes and heart failure and high blood pressure and lots of other things. It's so important to make the right food choices so that we can actually lower our problem with insulin resistance and improve our health. We'll learn a few new ways of cooking and preparing, a few new ways of prepping and freezing, and just introducing you to some different choices. I hope you're getting as excited as I am.